are all sisters, sisters living across different nations. We are neighbors too. It is true that borders exist physically with many reasons behind it. But for us, as sisters, we are united without borders. Together, we stand for women, peace and security. As sisters from different corners of East Africa, we took it upon ourselves to unite, join hands, take seats next to each other and travel miles together to preach that women, peace and security are inseparable. We were all looking forward to fulfilling this historic caravan that involved a journey of 11 days, 3 countries and one that would cover over 1,000 kilometers of distance. With our branded buses, we all set out with one agenda at heart: cross into our respective borders to sensitize women and the youth in our communities, especially on the value of inclusive peace building, with focus on the significant role of women in peace building. In our communities where we come from, women remain critical stakeholders in all sectors of the society except spearheading peace and security. This caravan's goal is to change that misconception. We would pass through Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Zanzibar Island with a schedule of activities in community centers, markets, and social places. We worked closely with local authorities, influential leaders, religious leaders, youth leaders, community women, peace and security champions, and members of the community.
The Sisters Without Borders Peace Caravan. I want to say that I'm fully committed to the inclusion of gender and particularly women and our girls in all matters security, peace and security. They are an integral part of our society, and I think there is no society that can really develop and reach a level of development without full involvement of women and girls in that particular process. I wish you a safe journey as you proceed to the other parts of Africa. And I want to congratulate Sisters Without Borders and wish you all the best.
It is about inclusion of every kind of woman, and we also engage men. We don't keep men away. Sawa. We still engage. But the purpose is to make sure that people understand that women are here and women really need to be part of the discussions. So today, I welcome you to be part of our caravan.
In a bid to understand and promote women's participation for sustaining peace and security, we engage in focus group discussions and one-on-one conversations with members of the community. Our caravan set off with our Kenyan and Ugandan sisters, traveling hundreds of miles from their respective capitals of Uganda and Kenya.
Peace Caravan twagitumye caravan kuba yasinziridde ddala kuva Kampala, egenda kuva Kampala etuukire ddala Dar es Salaam Tanzania.
Ng'ekola ki?
Nga tugenda tusensitinga, tugaba flyers, tugaba t-shirts, nga kuliko ebiwa alaabo. Essaawa zino tugenda flyinga off tugende e Busia, ng'e Busia gye tugenda omumitinga bakyala bannaffe okuva e Kenya. Tugenda basangira ku border, awo we tujja bakwatisa caravan. Bo beeyongereyo mu Kenya bagitambuze. N'abe Kenya nabo bwe banatuuka ku boda y'e Tanzania nabo bagikwase ab'e Tanzania bagende paka Dar es Salaam.
Eggwanga omutali mulembe era tetwabeera byetwameteba atukokasinga nnyo okuziyiza obuto kye bayita preventing direct extremism. Sisters Without Borders, Kenya.
Our meeting stop was Busia, the border point for both Kenya and Uganda. Our sisters' caravan from Uganda had traversed Bugiri before making its way to Busia in Uganda and finally Busia in Kenya. We exchanged flags and then walked together until the Busia border post.
our flag to you guys. Let's take the caravan to Tanzania plus the Ugandan flag and our Kenyan flag without what?
The Kenyan border officials allowed us to see off our sisters from Uganda. Our Ugandan sisters went back home too to take the flag through other parts of Uganda. Our Kenyan sisters stayed behind in Busia to meet and interact with the community before departing for Nairobi.
Currently we are in Busia County, whereby we started our peace caravan as Team Kenya. Yesterday we received a flag from Ugandan sisters who walked all the way from Kampala to Kenya, and actually they hand over to us their flag. It was a wonderful ceremony and they did it marvelous, and for that to us it shows a simple peace, whereby it also means that Kenya and Uganda are one thing and we are working together in this process. And now we are at a poster market whereby we do a lot of sanitization based on peace. We work with women, we talk to them, and we also help them understand what is going on. And we are here also to help them and support them on knowing how to deal with the work of peace, and also to help them reach other people and preaching peace.
From there, the caravan would pass through Mombasa, then head to Kenya-Tanzania border of Horohoro. Team Kenya would hand over the Ugandan flag to our Tanzanian sisters, who would then pass the caravan through Tanzania and Zanzibar.
Flagging off from Nairobi to Tanzania.
Sisters
Without borders.
wanawake,
Amani na usalama.
caravan twende.
Sisters Without Borders, thank you. On behalf of the Peace Committee in Kenya, tell the County Executive Director, we say thank you very much. We are humbled and really appreciate your efforts. Na Mungu atazidi kuwafungulia. And for this, I officially declare the caravan open.
We are in Mombasa right now. Tomorrow we'll be heading to Lunga Lunga border via the Likoni way. Mombasa is also extremely happy, just like the Uganda, Kampala, Busia and Nairobi. And we're intending to spread this happiness and this peace towards Tanzania. Mombasa in particular is very much happy and thrilled to be part of this caravan. The women, the men, and the community at large is very happy to have this peace caravan in our county. I'm very much excited. Inshallah, we are going to pass the baton over to our assistant Tanzania chapter so that they can continue with the caravan up to Zanzibar.
sisters and borders are there. We were there, but then we came together when we just found out that there is a gap into between women. Women were being led apart from their own parts. We understand that women are the backbone of the family. So if we are the backbone of the family, why can't we build peace into women and the men? Because when we talk about peace, we don't just look at the woman alone. We look at the woman and the man, the boy child and the girl child as community and community as all. We focus ourselves as the community. When I stand up as me, as Florence Gideon, I stand up as one community, as the whole country and the whole world. So when I talk about peace, I know I'm talking about everybody. I stand for everyone. I stand for even my country. So I need peace. What I pray is peace, peace, peace and nothing else.
Away from Kenya and Uganda, in Tanzania and Zanzibar, the Caravan witnessed a hive of activities in different places. From markets to main centers, having dialogues and surveys, the Peace Caravan was welcomed in Bagamoyo district after receiving the flag, followed by the flagging off ceremony.
Mradi huu pia unaunga mkono vipaumbele vya taifa na kuitaka wito wa serikali ya Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania kuimarisha ushirikiano baina ya asasi za kiraia, vyombo vya habari na serikali kudumisha amani kwenye jamii ili kupata maendeleo na kukuza uchumi wetu.
After traversing Bagamoyo for 2 days, the sisters proceeded to the capital, Dar es Salaam, and finally arrived in northern Zanzibar.
Tumefurahi sana kuwa na basi letu hili ambalo limetoka Kampala, Nairobi, Mombasa, limevuka boda Horohoro kufikia Bagamoyo na sasa limefika hapa Zanzibar. Tunaanza msafara huu wa amani kuelekea kaskazini Unguja. Pamoja tutazunguka na kuzungumzia swala zima la amani na ushirikishwaji wa mwanamke katika swala la amani. Kwa hiyo tunashukuru sana, basi limefika salama na sisi tuko tayari kuendeleza safari yake ya amani hapa Zanzibar.
Sisters without borders. Amani na usalama. Zanzibar. Caravan.
The communities remained helpful and cooperative to us wherever we met them. Our caravan would always take a stop to interact with the locals. The conversation was on women, peace and security. Like here, we had a blend of a survey and exchanging ideas. Ours was a caravan to conquer the challenges facing our communities and our countries. From violent extremism, gender-based violence, elections and many other issues. This was a journey to showcase that when we unite as women and overcome our borders, peace prevails in our communities. Stakeholders led by the local leaders, public administration officials, security officials, youth and women groups were all present to display their support and solidarity for our initiative. Northern region of Zanzibar was the climax of our caravan as we concluded our activities with a public gathering at Nungwi Stadium. Here we received solidarity from all stakeholders led by the Regional Commissioner, Mr. Ayub Mohamed Mahmoud.
Mkutano wetu huu wa leo mfupi umedhamiria kuja kueneza upendo, umoja na mshikamano, hatimaye kuzaa amani. Na amani na utulivu ndiyo chachu ya maendeleo ya aina zote. Na napenda kusema kuwa katika hii Peace Caravan ambayo na mimi niliona kidogo kule mikoa mingine mkiwa mko barabarani mnatembea, kwa kweli ni nzuri sana, nawapongeza, nimefurahishwa nayo sana. Na ili tuwe na amani, ni lazima kila mmoja wetu amani ianze kwenye nafsi yake, kwenye moyo wake. Moyo wake uwe na amani, anaoishi nao nyumba moja wawe na amani, majirani wawe na amani, hatimaye dunia itakuwa na amani.
From exchange of flags between sisters to interacting with the locals here to fill survey forms, it was indeed a successful peace caravan.
Msafara huu ni ya kihistoria. It has never happened. Ni mara ya kwanza peace caravan ya kina mama ianze kutokea Uganda hadi hapa Zanzibar. Sisters, wanawake, so it is a time for you to be celebrating being part of history, because this is historical. Haijaonekana. It is the very first time.
Wanawake na maendeleo.
Our nation's flags represent our rich and diverse culture and history. They are the pride of our nations. Our flags were indeed significant in that they passed a powerful message of the shared duties as women to promote peace and unite our people within our region. The caravan, through our sisters network, which enabled us to establish stronger bonds within ourselves, has shown that indeed we are sisters without borders. Having come together through our first of its kind peace caravan in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania and Zanzibar, we managed to create awareness of our Sisters Without Borders network. As women peace builders in East Africa, we believe we now have a stronger commitment and support from stakeholders and a firm network of sisters as we seek to achieve a community with stronger voice of women in peace and security.